We are in Baden-Baden with Mrs. Nicola RAUTMANN, who is marketing executive for Austria, CEE and Russia within CIS. I know that Romania is one of the countries in your area of competence. First of all, let's comment a little bit about the current situation of the Romanian insurance market.
I just have been in Romania a few weeks ago. We had discussions with some of our clients there and also talked to brokers. So for us it's one of the bigger markets in the area, so it's quite an important market for us. So we are facing a renewal. It's not that we really have concluded anything, but it's something where we pay a lot of attention to. For us it's quite crucial how the insurers decide how they see Swiss Re. Whether they take into account that we also add a lot of, especially on the MTPL side, services, and especially there on the claims side, and discussing with the clients the motor part of the business. So that's where we're leading. So the Romanian market, from our perspective, is a bit dominated by MTPL.
Yes, and since you mentioned MTPL, you probably know about the constant discussion regarding this topic on the Romanian and so on, about the latest development, let's say, regarding the government emergency ordinance that limits the tariffs from MTPL. Can you comment upon this topic, how Swiss Re considered this measure?
Yeah, honestly saying, we are a bit concerned as a reinsurer. Maybe I start a bit with this holistic perspective. MTPL is really a long-tail business, and we would see in a long-tail business we need over time sustainable prices that the insureds at the end have a good offering and that the claims are being paid at the end. So we see this long-term perspective of the MTPL market a bit under threat. But many things are not clear, and there have been really recent discussions today, yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's really open topic. So therefore, it needs to be seen how this works out. But concern maybe is the right word.
Okay, as a leading reinsurer, how do you see the solutions for these topics? What would you do in order to solve this crisis, so to say?
Actually, when I first heard about it, it reminded me of something we had in the German market as well. So also there, the insurance association was doing something together, which was more building statistics of motor claims, and at that case it was property, and trying to have a good basis for assessing the loss expectation. So that was something also which is allowed under EU legislation. But then on top came the company individual surcharges, for example, for the cost side, for the long-term expectation, IBNR, administrative costs, everything which is very specific to one individual company. And then really for that reason, the prices then differed.
Okay.
So you have a common starting point, but you have different elements. So having like just one premium would not be, these differing elements would not be possible. So therefore, we are also concerned from that perspective a bit. So that was what came to my mind, and what is possible under EU legislation.
Okay, so can you send a message to the Romanian market, maybe to the Romanian authorities, to the financial supervisory?
Yeah, we are a reinsurer, but I think at the end we all are really part of this insurance industry, and at the end it's for the benefit of the original customers, so the original insureds, where we have this a bit of fear, is there enough capacity available over time for those customers, because it's an obligatory session, so something they need to buy and need to be able to buy. So if companies, insurance companies, would take decisions because of the legislation to withdraw or go elsewhere or do other parts of the business, that would endanger a bit maybe the offering. So I think that's for us, because we all live, we are part of this industry, for us a bit of a question mark.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.